Yes, I am live. Stay right there, y'all. Do not go anywhere. Can you all see me and hear me? Go ahead and put in the comment. I can hear you. Go ahead and put in the comment. Yes. Put a one for comment if you can hear and see me. Is the screen just supposed to be blank? No, you should be seeing me now. Can you all see me? Very good, Takia. Beautiful. Given, Charity, Kanika, Miss Mikladin, Ewelina. Very well. Hey, Ashleen, Elena. Stay right there, y'all. Do not go anywhere. I'm so excited to have you all here. Yes, Van, true here. And beautiful, y'all. I literally just came from the church. Listen, but we're gonna get this together. Awesome, beautiful. Arisha, welcome, y'all. Good to have you. Yes, Ashley, thank you all so much. Stay right there, y'all. Don't go anywhere. All right. All right. I still have some people that are transferring in from the other call. Let me just post real quick on Facebook and we're gonna go ahead and start. Thank you, Dr. Ogo, so much for joining me. I see you. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Trini. Welcome, y'all. We started. We are live. Come on in. Come on in. Check comment for link. All right. Very well. Let's see if I can increase the. All right, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start. It's official. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's webinar session. This is tagged the contract opportunity to chronic diseases. Contract opportunity for chronic diseases. Contract opportunity. A lot of you have reached out. I've seen the overwhelming responses. It's beautiful. And I am so happy to host this session because I want to break everything down to you guys. What is it that I'm talking about? Because, and I think there's a little bit of misconception here. So I want to provide clarity. And at the end, I'm going to take questions. And also to let you know, I do have a special guest here. My expert. You guys have heard me a lot of times, all the time, talk about ecosystem here and there. I do have our our top I'm gonna just say our top supervisor or our top leader from my ecosystem. She will be here to shed some light. And this is strategically designed because I just want to be able to provide clarity, especially around this topic, chronic diseases. It is so ideal, so perfect for our industry. So I went up beyond to make sure I am giving you guys the nitty gritty because I do not want you to miss out of this opportunity. Okay, this is a great opportunity, especially funding opportunity that can escalate you, that can take you to your next level. As a business owner, you do need funding. You do need some sort of money that's for your business that can help you grow your business. So today, like I said, I do want you to pay close attention. If you have questions, I will take questions at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly define chronic diseases. And why do I want to define these chronic diseases? Some of you probably know what it is, but I do have to tie back to what we do. The importance of even asking, securing, talking about funding for chronic diseases and how that pertains to us as a diagnostic lab. It's very important. So first of all, chronic diseases. is the type of diseases that is going to be there forever. So the word chronic is longevity. It's a last longing health condition that often progresses slowly, right? Such as diabetics. Someone that has diabetes will never ever stop having diabetic. You're going to be diabetic. Some people have diabetic from day one, and they're going to have it to the end of their life. So there are some diseases that progresses and it's chronic. So any type of disease that there is no cure for is chronic. So why is that important? My background is in public health. It's so important to me. I know you guys might not necessarily, you probably don't care about the importance, but you want to talk about the money aspect. For me, as a professor, as an instructor, I do have to emphasize and shed light on the importance of why we are here today. So chronic diseases is what we are going after. We are going after funding. Whoever can give us money, right? For funding for chronic diseases is what we are going to be talking about, and how you can benefit and how it can benefit you as a diagnostic lab owner. So we have, and not only just because it is long lasting, it requires, that's the caveat, that's the key word that I want you to take away. It requires continuous care. When you're taking care of something continuously, that means it's going to take your time, it's going to take your money, it's going to take everything from you, your resources, such as our diseases, right? Go ahead and put in the comment if you know any other type of chronic disease. Either you know someone going through or having a chronic diseases, or if you're a nurse, I know some of you are in the healthcare field, if you have heard about all of these diseases, such as, again, diabetes, hypertension, asthma, COVID, okay, kidney diseases, and some sort of type of cancer. These are all chronic diseases. So as a diagnostic lab, this is so perfect. So when in our ecosystem, when they told me, oh, this month, Elizabeth, this month we are going after funding for chronic disease, I jumped up. I'm like, no, I might as well put you all. So my business, you already know, if I'm taking care of you, I'm going to take care of myself. So my business is plugged into this opportunity, and we can only take a certain number. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring it to you guys because I don't want you guys to miss out. Because when it comes to chronic and diagnostic lab, we are the number one top funding that we qualify. We qualify for this opportunity. So I don't want you all to miss out of this opportunity. That is why I say I'm going to have this session today. And I even had to go up and beyond to bring in Dr. Ogo, who is going to shed our expertise, shed more light into this particular topic and how you can benefit from this funding opportunity. So that's what chronic is. So I'm talking about a diseases that is so everlasting that requires continuous care, that you guys are that people will continually go to doctors for. When you are going through cancer, how many types of routine care, preventative care, every type of screening that you're going to go through. So this is ideal for you, and that's why I want you guys to stay right there and do not go anywhere. Okay, so that's just the overview of what chronic diseases and what we are talking about. Let me tell you, the leading cause of death right now in the United States that we are, the leading cause of death is what? Is all diseases. Is cancer the most. Cancer is so volatile. It kills people rapidly. About 70%, according to statistics, I looked this up for you. About 70% of all the deaths in the United States is as a result of some sort of chronic diseases, especially cancer. Kidney diseases is so rampant right now. A lot of people are diabetics. We have the type 1 diabetic. We have the type 2 diabetes. It's just so much. And what that means is that it becomes a burden. It becomes a problem for the government. It becomes a problem. Some of you already know there are some foundations. What they do is some particular diseases like HIV Foundation, Cancer Foundation. The last time we secured money for diabetics, right? So there are so many organizations out there. All they want to do is give us money. Whatever you can do to help me manage these particular diseases, whatever you say you can do to help me stop the spread of this particular diseases is what they want to hear. They are looking for you as I speak, because it is now a burden. It becomes a problem. It becomes a problem for just not the community, but the entire state at a large. It's a burden, because what that means is that there is so much money. Insurance will continue to pay. Insurance will rather put a lot of money in prevention than to cure, than to go through surgery, than to keep, than for you to be on chemo, all this, or than for you to be using insulin forever. They will rather teach you, they will rather give us money. Hey, go do this testing for me. Go and check this person out. Let's do preventative screening first. And that's where, they will rather say, like, for example, lead. We are going after, look, you already know I do lead testing. So these are the type of opportunity that I want to plug each and every one of you here today. That's why I say listen carefully. And that's why I'm taking my time to break this thing down so that it can make sense to you. Okay? So early detection, what does it do? Early detections help saves a lot of money, especially from the insurance perspective, right? From the curing people perspective, from the hospital perspective, right? So that's why there is funding as we speak. That's why we are like, we are coming to help you guys because we don't want all of this burden. If it's making sense to you, go ahead and put in the comment number 2. I want to see if I'm talking to some of you here today. Go ahead and check my comment and try this. I see. Beautiful. True says, I am an RN care manager. I hear of these things every day. Dementia, early this. Oh my gosh, lupus. You all on the, like, you already got this. And that's why we're here today. Let me tell you something. You need someone like Coach Eli because you know what? This is my profession. I know what to do. I'm in an ecosystem today. I'm bringing our expert here for you all today so you can learn how we can do this. Hey, give me some money. I got you. I have a lab. We run blood draws every day. I have a network with LabCorp. I am with Quest. I can do this. Look, we do genetic testing every day. I am a DNA specimen collector. All of these things we're going to put together and we're going to get the money. And I promise you, by the time I let Dr. Ogo in today, you might will be blown because this lady here that I'm about to bring has this expert knowledge. That's what she does every day and night. And when I say you guys are, look, I can't wait. And Dr. Ogo is going to be in person. You're going to meet her today online, but she's going to be in person in Atlanta next week. How about that? Look, when I say I bring you guys the best, that's because I am the game changer in this industry. So look, and that's why we're here today because it's just too much. And look at what I'm seeing here. Yes, Trent says she has an account with. We ready? Imagine typical people out there don't have what we have. They don't do our business. They don't own a diagnostic lab. They don't do blood draw. Majority of you are nurses. Y'all go to school. Y'all have been to the 4 years of university. You guys draw blood. Some of you are medical assistants. Some of you are LPNs, RNs. You guys already have this existing knowledge, capabilities. Why not you get the funding? Why somewhere? Why someone else? Why not you? And that's the how we want to show you today. That's why I am here, and that's why I have Dr. Ogo with me, who is going to help us understand what we need to be doing in the diagnostic lab because we are talking about chronic diseases. Look, Jerisa just said, I am a phlebotomist. I got a good news for you, Jerisa. So with that said, I'm going to quickly tell you a little bit of what we do in our ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Some of you have seen my presentation. Some of you are seeing me when live talk about ecosystem. Ecosystem, we have university leaders, political leaders, large corporation in our system. They give us first-hand information. Look, all ends up. I tell you, we have this large people in our foundation. We have the connection. We have the system to leverage. And not just only system, we also have like people with what? With expert knowledge, right? Expert knowledge. And these people have been, they experience. I'm talking about experience. And if you give me 10 more minutes of your time, you are going to agree with me that yes, we have all those people in our ecosystem because Dr. Ogo will be on the stage in a minute. So in our ecosystem, we have all of that, but we do something differently. A lot of you are so accustomed to this traditional way. You guys know about sam.gov. Oh, go get your cage number. Go and get your DSNA. Go and get your accreditation, all of that. Yes, all those things are good, but does it put money in your bank account? That's where I coach Eli. I just need you to tell me those answers. If you have a sam.gov, if they've told you to do all those things, put in the comments if you have ever won some sort of money before. They will tell you all those things because it's traditional. Go and apply for this. Go and meet your sam.gov. Go and do this, your kid. You know what I'm talking about, your SWAT, small business owner. But truly, have you gotten money? I'm going to tell you right now, since I have joined this ecosystem, back to back winning. We've been winning. As of last month, Doctor, I'm not gonna give their name out because of PHI. They got $520,000 to do what is this to do diabetic testing. So we know how to deal with these people because why? We have the system and we have these people. Exactly. It's too traditional. That's what they make. We never win anything. We don't have this. We don't have what they're asking for. And it's so many people. It just puts us in line. We wait forever. It's a brainwash system. And that's the narrative that I want to change in this industry. I went ahead to join this ecosystem just for you guys. I'm not only just going to this, I even had to put conference together to give you guys some sort of blueprint. I'm not joking because enough is enough. Enough is enough. We can't, as a small business owner, be running on deficits. None of us ever want until this game-changing formula, until this game-changing formula. And it's a whole lot that we're going to be discussing at the conference. But today though, what is it that we want to do? And how do we do our things different? How do we get money? How do we get money? There is three things we do in our ecosystem. Well, there are three unique way of we getting money, of how we go after funding. All right. Put that in a bubble. However, we have different packages. The package that I'm talking about today is what we call 90 days. We have a 90-day system in place that allows us to strategically put some packages together to go after and show or go after funding. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one unique thing about what we do here. We don't wait in line. We don't do no stand.gov and wait and wait and wait and never got called. We don't do all of those. We also do something we call psychology. We look at organization. We look at organizations that gives money. What type of money do they give? What do they like to invest in? What do they like to fund? Yeah, training. I'm telling you now, you're gonna have cage, you're gonna have all those things. I promise you will have those things, but look, you will never win anything. Like Ewelina said, those things they don't work. We like to do things in the proactive way. There are some, and that's the way that Dr. Ogo will shed more light to. What we do is we identify those people that would give us money, that likes what we do, and that's why we want to leverage this topic this year, this chronic disease. Every one of you will be able to benefit because why? We do it. That's what we do. We do blood draw. Don't if you do phlebotomy, if you do blood draw, if you do genetic testing, go ahead and put a comment number 3. I want to see how many of you here today that you claim that you have a diagnostic lab offers these services. Go ahead and put a comment. I'll give you time to take your time because I am looking and I'm taking this record because I do have an opportunity for you. If you offer genetic testing, if you offer drug testing, blood draw, stay right there because I have a news. I have an opportunity for you. All right, very good. Keep going because I'm taking notes. Okay, so we go out there in a proactive. I see Lashandra, stay right there. Very good. Thanks. Keep coming. Keep them coming. We go out there. We identify those people that wants to. They like chronic disease. This is you like cancer. This Cancer Foundation. That's what they do. Anything you take to them, and we know how to talk to these people because that's Dr. Ogo's job. That's what God has endowed her to do the most. Okay, Ewelina, if you have no drawing blood, I recommend you right now to get on this journey because we got something going on. I don't want you to miss that, Ewelina, because I know you are one of my VIPs. You got to get your blood draw activities up and running because we got work. You can't tell me you want to secure funding for the cancer. You got to be able to offer some sort of genetic testing. We got to know what's up in the gene, though. Why do you have cancer? Our diagnostic lab allows us to know all those why. So you got to get on board right now. So we proactively, Elena, I like that. Yeah. Elena also has phlebotomy training. And I spoke with you 2 days ago, Elena. I love, you are so brilliant. You're so intelligent. I love you, lady. I'm going to just tell you right now. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Keep all your questions at the end because I'm going to take all of them, all of those questions. And look, y'all, you don't have to be the one to draw the blood. You don't have to go back to phlebotomy school, okay? And if you do, Elena just said she can train you, but that's not even the requirement. All I need is your LLC to be able to do it because you can staff. As a CEO, you can staff. You don't have to be the one to draw the blood. As long as you have that in your capabilities, you have that as in your LLC that you can do it. Yes, Elena is. Listen, I don't know this lady, but I followed her because she gave me an answer to something when I asked. I'm like, let me check this lady out, and no regrets, no regret, Elena. Good love for you. So yeah, y'all stay right there. This opportunity that I'm telling you is so unique though. We go out there proactively to secure funding and we get this money because we are putting experts into what we do. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick just to give you an overview of what I'm gonna have Dr. Ogo in 2 minutes to this quickly share my screen, just overview of what our 90 days programs looks like. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and I'll let Dr. Ogo take over. Yes, I'm excited. If you're excited to hear from Dr. Ogo, go ahead and put a comment number 4. Go ahead and put comment number 4. I want to see how many of you are excited to meet with Dr. Ogo meet, right? Because she's coming in person. She's coming to Atlanta, y'all. I am so excited. And I say congratulations to those of you that are gonna be in that powerful room. Yes, put in the comment number 4. And let me tell you, have you all seen that conference flyer? She's the big lady to the right. She's our big lady, y'all. And that picture is the big one on that flyer. Gonna put number 4. Yes, if you're ready to meet Dr. Ogo, while I'm prepping to bring her on stage, I'm just quickly share my screen with you, just to give you an overview of what the 90 days program entails. Right, you already know my website. So when you go on my website, just go ahead and click on 90 days and it takes you right there. What we do in this program, in our 90 days program, is help secure funding that amplifies your impact. What is your impact? You all draw blood. You guys have phlebotomy. She do genetic testing. We help you secure this package, this funding to amplify your impact and step you into the 90 days, no, into multi-million dollars. Yes, and I'm telling you, Dr. Ogo will blow your mind in just a minute. And we accomplish all of this in 90 days. Look, what we do is we plug into $1 billion in the health system, in our ecosystem. And you walk away with what? This is one of my favorites. You walk away with sellable products. I'm going to let Dr. Ogo do it because she does a fine job in describing this. I'm telling you right now. We do, so we get, like I said, remember I said 3 things. We give you a funding, proposal. It's a package. When you take it to wherever we look, what we also do is give you the list of these people that we know, that we've done our research on, that enjoys giving money to what you do. So remember that word amplify. That's the list of the people that we're going to give it to. Again, just wait for Dr. Ogo's presentation. But to quickly let you know, we have you with a funding package. We also help you with micro grant opportunities and a sellable product. You sell a product that can generate you passive income. You turn all of this into daily cash flow. You're sleeping your dream. You're hearing chunk chunk. You're selling. I said Dr. Ogo has a good way to elaborate on that. So that's what we do. If I were you, I'm going to go on my website. I'm going to put my website link in the comments so you can save that for later and just go ahead and review everything that this entails. So as we say, this is the timeline for the 90 days. We say 90, but honestly, in the history of me helping my folks, we've never had to spend 90 days because we have a powerful AI tool that we also use. Okay, so that's it for right now. I'm gonna let Dr. Ogo come on. Yes, we have a lot of words. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Awesome. Dr. Ogo, thanks so much for joining us today. We are all excited to have you here. I'm gonna let you do your thing. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome. Let's see, make sure you guys can still see me. Okay, take your time. Okay, yes. You guys can see me, right? Beautiful. I'm so excited, y'all. You can see me? Can you all see me or no? Evelina says she can't see me. Can you all see me though? Put in a comment if you can see me. Let's make sure. Oh, I wish I can see me. Okay. Laquita. Yes, Takia. Okay. Awesome. Yes, Lashandra. Okay, cool. Dr. Ogo is here, y'all.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, apologies. I have a 3-year-old that is clingy, so
Mm.
I had to kind of settle her a little bit. But hello, everyone. How are you all? So I know Elizabeth has said a lot. She said a lot. She said a mouthful. So I'm gonna give you guys the quick and dirty. It's Sunday. I know there is a million other things that you would rather be doing right now than sitting on the computer. But I thank you for your time. I don't take it for granted. So I'm going to quickly go through some key pieces of information and why you need to take Elizabeth up on her offer, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, once in a lifetime scenario, because of everything that's happening in the world and all that's happening right now. It's creating more opportunities for business owners just like you. And I want to make sure you take advantage of it and you don't miss it. I tell everybody that COVID-19 created a significant number of billionaires and millionaires, but most of the world was sitting at home afraid to get sick. They weren't recognizing what was happening in the time. They weren't recognizing that it was an opportunity. And I want you guys to recognize that now, because we are going through very similar happenings right now. So, Dr. Elizabeth, I can't see comments. I can't see reactions. I can't see anything. So you're going to have to kind of tell me when people ask questions or anything like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me share my screen real quick if this will allow me to. Will it let me? I think. Share screen. Okay. Okay, so you guys should be able to see my screen. So let me do a quick introduction of who I am. My name is Dr. Ogo-Ekweme. I am a health systems engineer by trade. I was supposed to go to med school and that didn't work out. My mom was very angry with me, but I think she's proud that I still made something out of myself. I'm a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award winner, featured on several news channels, magazines, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you go ahead and look me up, you'll probably see a whole bunch of stuff. U.S. Delegate for Global Innovation. I have strategic collaborative partnerships with several of the organizations you see on the screen. This is just a fragment of people that I'm very well connected with. Like Elizabeth told you, my job is to be a connector. I am a liaison. I am a connector. I look at what's happening in the world. I go into rooms that other people do not have the privilege of going into, and I extract all the key information that you need in order to be competitive and in order to capture the opportunities that are on the way and on the horizon. One of the biggest opportunities that are happening right now is in the chronic disease space. If you guys are not familiar, you should get familiar. Our current Secretary of Department of Health and Human Services, RFK, like him if you want to, don't like him if you want to, doesn't really matter to me. Whether you like the people that are in charge, what matters to me is you pay attention to what they're talking about. Everything since he has taken office has always been about chronic disease. Chronic disease is one of the biggest priorities for his agency right now, and is also one of the biggest priorities for all agencies right now and all funders. With what Elizabeth told you, with our ecosystems, with what we do, we have a very unique way for capturing opportunities and a very unique way in helping people enhance their ability to get in front of that money. In the last 18 months, our ecosystem has done over 2.5 million in contracts and grants, and they're still making money weekly because we're able to capture these opportunities and do it collaboratively. If you have ever heard the saying, if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. It is true. If you want to make money and if you want to build a business that is scalable and go the test of time and is here 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you need to collaborate. There once was upon a time where people used to give out money to organizations just because you were a good organization. That doesn't happen anymore. That very rarely happens anymore. Right now, people are giving out money for those who know how to collaborate, who know how to put strategic packages together, bring other people to those packages, and deliver a critical service to the community. And that's going to be the key here with what Elizabeth is offering you, is that right now organizations are looking for who are going to solve the chronic disease issues, who are going to address those issues, who is going to actually bring critical services to the masses, to the public. But you cannot do it alone. You've got to be able to show, not only do I know what I'm talking about, but I know the team members that I'm going to use and leverage to get it done. If you are a solopreneur, solo dolo, you've been in business by yourself, and maybe you have a virtual assistant, that is not enough. You need to come to the table with a collaboration. If I were to give you $1 million right now and you told me it's just you, I will probably take that money back from you, because that is a high risk investment for me. These funders want to give out the money, but they need to give it to people and organizations who know how to leverage others. You have to know how to leverage other people. You have to know how to leverage other experts. You need to know how to bring everybody together in order to deliver the end goal, which is to improve chronic disease, reduce diabetes, reduce heart disease, reduce autoimmune diseases, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you can't do it alone. Okay. So with that being said, next month, like Elizabeth told you, we are collaborating on chronic disease. We collaborate on several different topics. Why do we pick the topics that we pick? Because that's where the money's at. We pay attention to where the money's moving. And once we see that the money is moving into a specific area, that's what we focus on. So if you miss this opportunity with Elizabeth, you may not get this opportunity again, because right now, chronic disease is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Everyone is focused on it. Everyone is thinking about it. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with the Big Beautiful Bill, or the big bad bill, whatever they call it. That most of what is in that bill that Congress passed starts on January 1st, 2026. And a lot of people will lose health insurance. What does that mean? It means chronic disease will increase significantly because people will not go to the doctor anymore. What does that also mean? It also means that organizations, in order to address the number of people that are going to develop chronic diseases in the future as these things happen, they've got to have more community-centered programs. They don't want people in the hospital. They don't want people in the emergency room. They need people to get the services before they get so sick. What does that mean? That means that they need more chronic disease programs. Chronic disease programs, and I'm going to show you guys all the different components of what a chronic disease program should cover or should have within it. And this is part of what Elizabeth is going to be able to build for you in these collaboration packages. Before we get to that, I just need you guys to write this number down. Over $150 billion is given out every year for chronic disease. Just chronic disease by itself, over $150 billion every single year. This is not how much we spend to treat chronic disease. This is not how much we spend in the hospital. This is how much is given out to the community just to get ahead and prevent these chronic diseases. You all who are in this space should be tapping into these dollars. There is more than enough to go around. And this number is just for the United States alone. I didn't even include internationally, because everything I talked to you guys and everything I said so far, it is applicable internationally. It's not just the United States that's invested in chronic disease. Other countries, Europe, Canada, all the African countries, Australia, China, Japan, everybody is India. Everybody's invested in chronic disease. Okay? So what does that also mean for you guys? You need to know what is included in a chronic disease package and why you need collaborators, and why a collaboration package is the most important thing you need to bring to the table. Most of you guys are here testing. And that's, where Elizabeth really masters her craft. And I can't talk to you about testing. That's not my space. But testing is not the only thing we need. We need people that also understand the management of chronic disease, maintenance of chronic disease, education around chronic disease, treatment, prevention, outreach into the community. All of you guys, and I was listening to Elizabeth as she was talking to you guys in your credentials, every single one of you qualifies to offer any one of these services. The problem you guys are having is you've limited yourself to just testing. If you want to be able to tap into the other monies, the millions and billions that I talked about, you have to bring more to the table. For example, do you guys know, and if you're coming to the conference, you'll hear me talk more about it and I'll go in deeper detail. But if you are familiar with the insurance companies like Kaiser Permanente, United Healthcare, Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, these are the major 4 or 5 of them. All of them are required every year to give 1 to 3% of their revenue back as grants to organizations that can address chronic disease issues. Each of these organizations make billions of dollars a year. 1 to 3% of their revenue annually, that's a lot of money. And they have to give out this money every year. Legally, they are required to give out this money every year. What does that mean for you? It means there is money available if you can get in front of them, but you have to offer them something robust. You have to offer them something that brings more to the table. If you tell me, hey, I can do testing for those who have diabetes and need to continuously test their A1C, I'll say, okay, that's okay. But if you tell me, hey, I can give you a comprehensive diabetes management program that includes continuous testing of their A1C levels every 3 months, plus education on how to manage their A1C levels, plus preventative care support in order to prevent them from having diabetic complications, plus connections to other resources that they may need support with, I am more likely to give money to that program than if someone were to come to me and just say, I can test their A1C levels. That's not because testing A1C isn't needed. It is very much needed. But right now, organizations are looking for more comprehensive programs that have more collaboration at the center. So even if you can't do all those other things that I just said, that's okay. The point of collaboration is bring the experts to the table that can do everything and all of you work together. And that's why Elizabeth is able to give you guys collaboration packages, is so that you don't have to worry about finding all the other people to do these things. You can focus on you being the person that can do the testing, but collaborating with the others that can do the other parts so that government agencies can give you funding. Managed care organizations such as insurance companies can give you funding. Foundations can give you funding. And there's one thing that I want to leave you guys with, and why getting Elizabeth's collaboration package on chronic disease is going to be critical. Most of these organizations are moving away from the traditional requests for proposals, requests for applications. They used to post it and say, okay, we've posted it, go online and apply. We've posted it, go online and submit your application. They're moving away from that. Now they're going into invitation-only application processes. What that means for you is, in order to tap into that 150 billion I talked about over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you have to be able to go to them and talk with them, but you can't talk to them empty-handed. You've got to have a package in hand. Now, even though some people might say, oh man, that's not fair, they should post it. Actually, no, I'm excited that they're not going to be posting a lot of stuff anymore, because that means the competition has just shrunk. If I can go to a funder directly, I have less competitors. I can have that conversation with them directly. I can tell them what I have to offer. I can show them all the collaborators I have at the table that are willing to work with me to deliver these services and to address these issues. I'm more likely to actually get the money that way than if I were just to do a random application online. And that is why I say right now is a very opportune time for you guys to tap in through these collaboration packages. We're focusing on chronic disease because that is the priority right now. If you wait 6 months from now, we would have moved on to another topic. Funders would have moved on to another topic, and the window of opportunity may not be there anymore. So, Elizabeth, I'm going to stop here. I feel like I said a mouthful. I said a lot for them to digest. And those of you coming to the conference, was it next week? Yes, on Friday. You're definitely going to hear me talk more about a lot of these things. But right now, you definitely want to grab this package because there may not be another opportunity to grab it. With that being said, I'll hand it over to you, Elizabeth, unless there's any questions in the chat box. I can't really see anybody in the chat box.
Yes, sorry. Yes, I think StreamYard is asking me to pay to post the comment on stage. So yeah, we have quite a few questions, y'all. And go ahead and start to drop your questions, y'all, if you guys have any for Dr. Ogo before she leaves. But one of the questions, Arisha Sumler Davis, she's also a VIP. She'll be in the room next week, Friday. She wants to know, does this program connect us to people to collaborate to offer these robust packages? Does this program connect us to people to collaborate to offer this robust packages, such as the management, the maintainers, the education?
Okay. Got it. Makes sense. The package already comes with all your collaborators. That's the beautiful part about it. Because we're in an ecosystem, when we develop these packages, we've already identified who the collaborators are you need, the expertise that you need at the table, etc. So we've already done the hard work. Everybody's fully in that package already. So when you're having that conversation with the funder and they say, well, who's going to do your management part? Who's going to help with the management of the diabetes and those who are going to be in your program? You said, oh, company A, they're one of our team members on this package. And we've already done that part for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Ogo. So as you can hear, guys, there's something that stood out to me. $150 billion. Do you think a foundation would just look at you and say, oh, Arisha, I like you so much. You're so lovely. I like the name of your business, blah, blah, blah. Take this 150. It doesn't typically work that way. They, first of all, will look at who is your collaborator? What's your program? Is it robust? Is it going to solve the problem that we wanted to solve? Do you have management in your package? Do you have some sort of way to test in your package? How are you going to help elevate some problems? Then they give you all of this much money. So even if you're requesting for a certain figure, they might increase it based on your what? Your capabilities based on your proposal. So that's why our ecosystem will take care of all of that. So you don't have to worry, oh, where am I going to go get a doctor to do this? Where am I going to go get a nurse practitioner to do this? Some of you don't have nurse practitioners. We have nurse practitioners. And like I said, I only have 3 slots. Somebody took the last spot. We have 5, but I'm putting my business is going to also get this money. The same way we got the lead testing contract is the same way we are going to go after this contract and we're going to get it. You guys already know. So I only have opportunities for 3 businesses. It's not for everyone. It is not for everyone because the money needs to circulate. This package will be ready. It's a 90 days program, but I guarantee you, we are going to have this package because we also have an AI tool. The Chief Systems helps us accelerate us and even offers us suggestions. And we already know. And I don't do it by myself. I go through them, Dr. Ogo, and this is how we become a powerful system. And like we said, chronic diseases is the concentration in this next few coming months. And we are going after because it's so perfectly fit with what we do. We are the diagnostic lab. And that's why I say my businesses plus 3 other people. 3 other businesses. One person, she didn't even bother. She didn't even want to waste because she knows this offer we go. So they signed up yesterday night. So I only have 3 more slots. 3 more slots. And I'm going to put the link in the comments for you to go ahead and tap into this opportunity. I can't take everyone, but I guarantee you it's 1,750. Usually it's 1,200, but because again, I want to make it affordable. I want you guys to tap into this. I reduce the cost drastically. 1750. And after three people checks out, the system is going to shut down because I can't take everyone into this program. Because I wanted, I'm gonna put myself, I already have myself and one other business. I only have spots left for three other. The link is in the comments. If you're interested, go ahead and check out. You don't even have to pay the old 1750, but you can lock in your spot right now. Again, I did this strategically designed because I don't want to be selfish. As you guys know, I am the only one in this industry that offers lead testing. The link is not working. One sec. I am the only one in this industry that offers lead testing. And I'm gonna show you guys how by the time by these 2-3 months coming up, the history will change because we're gonna give you the blueprint next week. However, for this chronic diseases, the opportunity is ongoing, so we don't have time to waste. And as you already hear, if you need to ask your question right now, Dr. Ogo is still with us, so you can go ahead and lock in your questions if you have any. But we are not wasting time. You already know how I move here. I'm not going to let this opportunity slip me by because I know that's the focus right now. $150 billion. There's no way we put that proposal together. They see everything. Oh, you're going to do management. You're going to do this. You're going to do testing. You're going to do, there is no way. And we don't like to wait in line because these agencies don't even post. They don't do all of that. They would rather build relationship with you and trust you and give you the money that way. And I know if you guys want to testify, if you go online right now, there is nowhere you can find lead testing opportunity. So that's the hint for you right there. So this is the exact way we roll, and this is how we secure this funding. So let me go ahead and make sure because you're saying the link is not working. Make sure. Okay, this is the link. I'm gonna send it again. Go ahead and try again because I need to make sure it works. Okay, it's working. Okay, now try this other link. This is the lead is different. We have so many opportunities, y'all. This is not the lead. The lead is we're not talking about lead today. We're gonna talk about lead next week. This is for chronic diseases specifically for testing. So if you want, you can tap into the lead. We're gonna have the lead funding package as well. But this is for chronic diseases, and this comes with a collaboration. So the proposal. So once the package is purchased today, you're going to get an automated email to submit your application, and we take it from there. Our team will reach out to you and we collect all of the data that we need from you, your capabilities, your business information, everything that pertains to you. Smart for partnership. If you want us to include you in this funding program, that's what we're talking about now, Shamika. Oh, Trent, that was Trent's question. I recommend that you put $500 down to secure your spot. It's $1,750, and you can pay 2 to 3 times. We actually September 1st is our first day, so you can put 500 down. If the link does not work, that means the spot has been filled. So you can put $500 down if you want to secure your spot today, or you can just pay your 1750. And don't forget, we are also going to include a product for you. So while we are waiting, while we are putting all of this funding and activities together to the secure funding agency, you also have a product that you can sell that generates you daily cash flow. As I speak, there is an ongoing meeting right now. I recruited 4 businesses yesterday. They are not here today because they already secured the genetic testing, and they are training right now, learning how to use that package as we speak. There is actually a simultaneous meeting right now ongoing on another package that we just developed last month. So this month, with this funding, with this chronic diseases, there is also a package of products that we are going to give to you that you're going to sell, and you're going to make money while you're also anticipating to get this funded. Yeah, we're gonna assist you, and I know you're coming to conference, so you will be able to set up your business. So if you want the chronic, a lot of you are phlebotomists. If you want the chronic diseases package, this is specifically for drug testing and genetic testing. This opportunity is for you. The guarantee of work is that we're going to deliver the funding package to you, the list of funding agencies, the collaboration that we promised you, and the products. That's the guarantee. And like we said, there is this money set aside that individuals, you just have to go there and present this thing to them. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. What's your name? Exploring me and top deals. It doesn't allow you to change the price. What did I do? But you could actually. Oh yeah. Okay, let me fix this real quick. Why don't you just check off? Who is that asking? Who wants to change the price again? Let me go make sure 1 second that you guys can't put any price. Mama, do the minimum is $500. I know some people are ready to pay right now, and I don't want them to miss out of this opportunity. Like I said, I only have 3 slots, and that will be it. Where do I need to go? If you have any question, go ahead and put in the comment. Um, where do I go from here? I can't even remember what I need to be doing. Okay, this one here. 1 second, 500 the minimum. Okay, so let me see. And we are starting this core, this chronic disease package September 1st. We're actually meeting. Our first meeting is tomorrow. So once you check out, you would get an automation on all the things that I need from your business. Like I said. So I'm giving you guys great discount. Okay, I have 2 more spots, Leo. Somebody took 1 spot. Where's that? I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. Go ahead and retry the link. You should be able to put in the minimum of $500 now if you are interested. You don't need clear for this, Lisa. There is no need for clear. The good thing is you don't need clear for chronic diseases. You are testing and sending this off to the lab. All you need is your lab account. You need your lab account. If you don't have a lab account, that's where I come in. That's where the mentorship comes in. We can help you to secure your lab account. You don't need no nurse practitioner because we have all of that in our system. We have the collaborative ability to give you all, yes, Lisa, to support you. All right, go ahead, Lisa. Lisa is taking the second spot. Like I said, you can do $500 just to lock in your spot. And yeah, I already have my businesses. I'm putting my business and one other lady. So this is the best time, y'all. This is it right now. This is your opportunity. I'm telling you right now. If I had to bring Dr. Ogo here, you know it's a serious business. And I'm not playing with any one of you. You guys already know. So don't miss your shot because of 1750 that you have a potential of making back. It's just 1750. Typically, like I said, this package is $2,500, $5,000 if I were to sell it to a corporate organization. But because it's you guys have been rolling with me forever, right? So it's just 1750. It's a steal. I'm gonna go ahead and look the comment. I'll see you all at the conference. It's extremely interesting. I wish I could do it, but this is not okay. So collaborators, 1 second. Should you right? Yeah. Did you see my coach Arisha? I'm gonna check in a minute if you provide me. So each collaborator working with you will be competing from the same funding. No, so we are going after. So for you, they will allot a certain number for. So Samisha, that's a great question. So say let's say we are requesting for we're going to ask for $500,000, right? They will allot a certain X amount for diagnostic lab. So you take this, Shamika, this is for you because you're in the diagnostic lab, you're testing. The other person would take the other side for members, for management. So that's how we distribute it evenly. Let me check your payment. 1 second. I just paid Arisha. Oh, we have more than 3 people. 1 second. Let me check it out. One second. I have to close this, y'all. Yeah. Oops. All right. We got our 3 members. I congratulate you, Arisha. There is an abundance here in Thompson. What I'll do is I'm going to review with my team, right? No worries. I'm going to review with my team. We can create 2 batches for this. If we are able to identify more funding agencies, I'm going to open new slots. Okay, y'all? But for right now, y'all, I'm going to say congratulations. We're working together, and I will be back. I'm going to let you know if we were able to open more slots, and I'll let you guys know. You're welcome, Lisa. That's Candice. Okay. Oh, I remember that name, Candice. I see your payment. I see you guys. All right, awesome. Does anyone have any question for Dr. Ogo? Like I said, I will be back. I know some of you are interested, but there is, Dr. Ogo, is there certainty that we might be able to have 2 slots, like 2 cohorts, just so we can entertain more people?
Yeah, that's a possibility. Because chronic disease it's a big topic. So it's possibility for there to be a second cohort after this first one. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's it. Does anyone have any question? Welcome. So you guys check your email. There should be some prompts to follow. And I will, once we get off this call, I'm going to definitely welcome you. There are some process. I still have to onboard you, put you in a special group. Okay. And we continue with the work. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining us. And I will see you all next week. It's about to go down, the Riches in Diagnostic Conference. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now, everyone.